Morning. Do you like a little smell? It's good, wasn't it? Welcome back to the channel. Steve Cronin here, building this 6.2 by 3.6 meter garden room. Walls, floor, workers, many materials, lots of tools. Building walls all day. It don't get much more manly than this. So we're going to crack on, get the back wall in across hither. We'll finish off that one there, and then what we'll do is we'll crack on with this one now. Excellent question from some guy yesterday. Sorry, can't remember your name. I will get back to you in the text messages as well. But so it's quite tight, about 200 mil away from this fence. Okay. So what we do is we'll actually build this wall on the deck like we do these other ones. But once it's on, we'll put the OSB 11 mil on the back of it. Then we'll put the breathable membrane on the back. Then we'll put the batten, and then we'll stick on it. I'll take you down this way. So we've got these metal roofing sheets. So these will go on the back of it. You overlap them a little bit, going vertically, and then that'll stop any rain and stuff like that. And you won't ever see it because it's that close to the fence, but it's protected. You've never got to treat it. So jobs are good. And I'll show you how we end up getting the cut, because obviously if we just put these on level on that wall, you've got the roof truss, because you've got the drop. The roof joist, sorry, which is these are like a fall on it to make sure the water runs off. So what we'll do is we'll put one on the front wall, the back wall, get it on sat at the angle, mark across those which will be stuck up in the air with a pencil, boom, drop that joist off, and then just get a disc cutter, cut to the line. It's the exact right height then for the angle of that roof. This will all make sense in a later video when I show you how to do it, but just kind of getting the old brain thinking, get it moving. So yeah, so that's us. That's just getting set up and cracking on. So I better do something because, you know, they're old, they need my help. See you in a bit, guys. Right, we're now building the side wall. So this is the one that's of most interest to people, because this one obviously is tight to the fence, like I said earlier. So we're gonna get it here so you can see it's partially built, getting the OSB all fit to the back of it. We'll then get the membrane, the waterproof membrane, wrapped around it, leave a nice overhang of the membrane, about like 500-600 mil wide, so that once this wall's up, the overhang will then wrap around the front wall and the back wall, so it's easier to get to. We'll then put the battens on it, and then we'll put those metal roofing sheets, lift it into place, done. But what I'll do is I'll set the camera up over here so you can record us actually building this, getting it up, and then I'll adjust the speed so you haven't got to watch it in like actual time. But yeah, so enjoy. So I thought I'd do another quick explanation of why we're doing what we're doing, how we're doing it. Firstly, the membrane. What does it do? Basically, this stuff prevents water moisture coming into the building, okay? So it's completely impervious to water from this side. But it's very clever. So what it does do is it allows moisture to travel from the inside of the building out. So any moisture that builds up, that gets through the vapor barrier inside, that ends up in the wall, can bugger off, but no moisture from the external atmosphere can get into the building. So it's brilliant. Now, we're gonna put these metal sheets on. So we're running our batons in this direction, and then we'll lay our metal sheets that way and then screw them to the batten. So this just spaces it away. Because of the closeness of that fence to the building, we're only gonna put a single batten on here, but the rest of the building will be double batten just to allow extra airflow. This is absolutely fine for what we're doing here. But what we also took the time to do is, so we've got this one, which is a floaty one, cut to the full length of the wall. We're then marked off where we know our joists are, there, there, there. So as I put this one on to fix, I just line this one up and I now know, now goes there, now goes there, now goes there. So you're not trying to guess, just think, well, where's my battens, where's my fixes? Because otherwise all you're gonna be doing is firing through into the 11mm OSB, which won't really hold it massively. You're always better if you can pick up the vertical joist. So there you go, another little tip. Hopefully it helps somebody out. Yeah. You're dizzy now, ain't you? Right, I've got one right here. There you go. Right, so ball built, membrane on, batten on. So what we'll do now is we'll grab the sheets, slide them on, and then I'm going to use as my fixings. Where did I stick the levy up? Tech fast. So these little boys, right? So they're designed to go through like metal work, but as you can see on the top of them, right, whip one out. Can you just see that? So it's got a little bit of rubber. So what that does is as the screw goes into the metal, it then seals. So you'll never get water permeate past the joint where the hole is, which you'll never get anyway because it's right next to a fence. So it's not going to get wet. But there you go. Look, that looks shiny, Dad. Looks shiny. Yeah, that does look shiny. That's nice. We might put more than one on it. I don't think we can stretch this one, but we'll give a couple. So what we'll do is we'll overhang it a bit, like I say, because obviously this is the side wall. But we're going to have our roof on with a slight angle on the back wall, obviously, to the front. So we'll overhang it as much as we need to get the top steel and everything else taken into account. Put it on straight, and then once this wall is then up and erect into space, I'll then, once the front wall's built, put a 7x2, which is roofing joist, from the front onto the back wall. I'll score a line in pencil across the top of it, mark the back, and then I'll just get a disc cutter, chop it off, and that will be the perfect cut, the perfect rake. And when I come to do that, I'll show you, but just kind of talk you through it again now. Perfect. Right. See, look, Dad could have been getting these on now, but he's just playing with them. Sorry? What? He's just playing with them. You could have been sticking them on, couldn't you? He's gonna swear at me now, yeah.